Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay from the Jaycastpodcast coming at you with yet another weekly episode. For those of you guys who don't know, Andrew Tate has officially been charged by the Romanian police. Charges include trafficking, starting a gang, and grape, I guess you can call it, as well as SA. And for those of you guys who don't know, look it up. So for those of you guys who don't know, Andrew Tate has been house arrest for these charges, but because they couldn't find anything or they couldn't find any evidence, I believe they let him go after 6 months, uh, while being held in jail, and now he's on house arrest while they look for charges to charge him with, which seems that they found charges to charge him with. Now, whether you believe it's real or not, that's that's on you. But sources have said that the person who will be prosecuting the Tates are somebody who works with um uh prosecuting people related to like the mafia or the mob, the Romanian mafia and the Romanian mob. So he's or she is well known for doing that. Um, so I don't think they would get somebody like that unless they had something to prove or they had something really to charge him with. Uh, it seems that he might be charged and he might be convicted. And now I don't know what's gonna happen if he's charged or convicted. I don't know if they're gonna give him uh, a fair jail sentence or what. And I don't even know what charges they're gonna stick him with because as far as we know, based on what he said and based on the people who've come out, he hasn't raped anybody. He hasn't assaulted anybody. But the whole gang, starting a gang and mafia relationship stuff, that I'm not too familiar with. Supposedly he does have some relationship with the mafia who runs the casinos over there in Romania. With all that being said, he is being charged, and I guess he's gonna go to court. A lot of people are saying he has to prove his innocence, but in reality, um, they have to prove that he's guilty. So they have to get witnesses. They have to get people who are gonna talk about what he's done to them. Which so far, even the women who they said were gonna do that, none of them have come out and said that he's raped them or assaulted them in any type of way. Now, what people want to say he's guilty of, which again, this is what sources say, allegedly, all this stuff is alleged, is that he ran a webcam business, said he was going to pay women one amount, but instead ended up paying them a different amount, which was lower than what he said. Allegedly. So we got to see how this plays out. A lot of people are saying that they feel like he's innocent and that he shouldn't be doing this, and they're trying to make an example out of this. What do you guys think? Personally, my personal opinions here in the JCast podcast, and I'm sure Jay would agree, is that there's way too many people celebrating the conviction of a man who they don't like, and they don't know if he's innocent or guilty. They're just celebrating that he's about to get arrested for no other reason than the fact that he doesn't like them, that they don't like him. Okay. Now, what happens with that, and this is my 2 cents, is the justice system. You have to presume innocent until proven guilty. That applies for people that you like, and that applies for people that you don't like. Because today, the person, and this is such an old saying, but people seem to forget it. Today, the person getting charged is somebody that you don't like, and you're okay with it being a kangaroo court. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, a kangaroo court is mainly just a court for show. The guy's already guilty. They're just doing the process, but they're already gonna find him guilty regardless of what the evidence says. That's more or less a kangaroo court. And today, people are laughing and they don't care that this guy's gonna be whether the guy's found guilty or innocent based on evidence, hoping that he's found guilty with or without evidence, all because they don't like him. That's it. That's the only reason. And today, it's somebody you don't like. Tomorrow, it can be somebody that you do like, and then the day after that, it could be you. And so, when you celebrate these things, you're indirectly celebrating your own eventual prosecution under unfair circumstances in the future. This always happens, always without a delay or without issues. It's always happened where it starts with we're coming after the people we don't like. Therefore, it's okay to violate their rights. Therefore, it's okay to put them in jail under false pretenses or made up pretenses or unprovable pretenses. I'm not saying that that any of this applies to Andrew Tate, even though nobody has come out and said that he's raped them. and it's okay to do this to this person because we don't like them. Then the next day is, well, it's okay to do it to this person because so and so doesn't like them, and if so and so doesn't like them, I guess it's okay. Then before you know it, it starts closing in on you and in on you and in on you, and you're gonna realize that you won't ever be perfect enough for the system or for the monster that you created, right? That just start throwing people in jail. Now, is he guilty or innocent? I don't know. Obviously, from what we've seen, if he would have been guilty, if he would have been anywhere remotely close to guilty, he would have still been in jail and he wouldn't have been placed on house arrest, right? Because the idea was you're placed in jail until we find something to prove you with, to prove that you're guilty with, and they have not found anything to prove him guilty with, so they put him on house arrest until they continue the investigation. And now all of a sudden what was it, like 6 months later, like almost 7 months later, whatever the case is, they found something. Now that he's in house arrest for like a month. Um, it's suspicious to me. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying it's suspicious to me that the only guy who's been really outspoken about certain issues um is being treated like this. And hey, maybe he's guilty. And if he's guilty, if he actually did all that stuff that he did, if he actually did um do all those heinous acts that he's allegedly being accused of, then yeah, hopefully justice is served swiftly. But if not, and he still gets put in jail, I would be very concerned about that for anybody else, especially black men. Right, as a black guy myself, we know what it's like. Not that I've been put in that position, but in general, the idea of being put in jail over flimsy evidence for no other reason than the fact that you're just not liked, whether it's because of your skin color, whether because this time because of what you say, it's wrong, regardless of whether you like the person or not. I'm not the biggest fan of Andrew Tate, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if this guy's being thrown in there because of no other reason than the fact that they don't like him and they're just using fake evidence to convict him, that's wrong. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully the truth comes out, whatever the truth is. But I don't know. I don't know. You guys let us know your thoughts. Do you guys think he's guilty? Do you guys think he's innocent? Do you guys think it's the Matrix uh, coming after him? Somebody actually pointed this out. I think it was I forgot what channel it was, but it's crazy that Trump and Tate are both being are both kind of being put in jail at the same time or indicted at the same. Like this whole thing is happening around the same time, and like you kind of see a little bit of the parallels. Not the same side, not the different sides of the same coins like Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate, but two outspoken, bombastic men who say some wild stuff, who are very clearly unliked by one group of people, but very clearly liked by another group of people, are both being thrown in jail. Now, the whole situation with Trump, I think there is actually more evidence on that than there is for Andrew Tate, but we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. Once again, you guys, this is the Jcast podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content. We're really trying to give you guys a lot of content. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comment sections below what you guys think. Do you guys think he's guilty? Do you guys think he's innocent? Do you guys think this is a sham? Do you guys think it's long overdue? Let us know. And you guys take care.